Hello everyone, welcome to this unboxing of the Spider-Man Comiquette by Sideshow Collectibles. I just got this piece today and I'm really excited about this unboxing because this is one of the grail pieces that I've been chasing for actually several years now, I think. It goes at a premium price today, so it's not that easy to come by it unless you're just willing to really pay up, unless you're really lucky, I guess. But now I finally got it, and Spider-Man is definitely one of my favorite heroes. I did read a lot of his comics when I was a kid, and I actually still do today. But yeah, here you have the box, and as you can see, it's just a very standard box. You have the piece depicted on the sides here. It's actually a very fine box. I like the design of it. It's a bit different than what I'm used to from some of my other pieces. But yeah, it's rather big, not too big. But the piece does fill out most of the insides of the box, so it's just a nicely medium-sized box, I guess. But let's just get right on with the unboxing. I have the styrofoam box here, so let me have 1 second. Alright guys, here we have the styrofoam box, and what strikes me is that this is a very slim box, but it's very thick or deep instead, which really suggests that the piece underneath here is really big. Now I'm gonna take off the top half now. And the first thing that you see is the base right here, which is just huge. This is my medium-sized hand, once again. And as you can see, this base is just towering. And I'm gonna try and take it out now, and I'm gonna try and be very careful with it. I think it's best if I grab it here in the middle and by the base, and it's really heavy. Yeah, like that. Now this is one huge base. I didn't know it was that big. And as you can see, it is a wall from an apartment building or something. And the bottom of the base, I don't know how well you can see this, but as you can see, we have a picture here and the title and the number. And this is number 559. Right, I'm gonna put the base over here. Like that. Now, what we have here is, I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna start here, because this is his right arm, and this is a very fragile piece, so you have to be so careful. I've heard horror stories of this piece having broken fingers and stuff, but it looks perfect. Nothing's broken here. And I can say I'm relieved by this. Right, now I'm gonna put it over here. Now let's try and take out the body now, because this is the remaining piece here. And there we have him, Spidey. And he looks as if he's in a great shape here. Now I'm gonna carefully take him out. And he's one big solid piece, and everything seems fine. The paint is perfect, I think. Nothing is broken. And once again, I'm really happy now, because this is a big relief for me. I've heard so many horror stories of this being broken, because it's, well, as you can see, the sculpt is just very fine, and well, there are so many things that could go wrong during transit, I guess. But this looks perfect. Right, guys. Now I'm gonna see if I can set it up. I don't know how easy that is, but I'm gonna try and do it and share it with you. So just give me 2 seconds to get the base in place. Alright, guys. Here we have the base on my turntable here. And as you can see, and as I said before, this is a huge base. I'm gonna do a 360 here. As you can see on the back, we have the insides the interiors of the wall here, finely detailed with even a plug here for the power connector. Yeah, there are some nice details. And on the front, the exterior of the building, these the wall here, and yeah, the gargoyle down here. And you have to be very careful when you put in Spidey here, because as I said, he's very fragile, or at least he has some delicate parts that you have to be very cautious about. His arms and fingers particularly. Now, as you can see on the back here, we have a peg on this foot here, and we have this, I think this is a slot with a magnet inside that goes up here. And I'm gonna try and be careful and install him now, so yeah, give me 2 seconds here while I do this. And I recommend lining up his foot here with the peg into the hole right here, while also making sure that this slot up here is ready to just be pushed in. So yeah, let's see how this works. Just like that. That was actually really simple, and it fits perfectly, I think. So nice and tight. And as you can see, this looks just awesome. And it's a really big piece, this one. He's bigger than most of my premium formats, at least if you factor in the base here, which is just huge. And this is of course also quarter scale, which is maybe a little uncommon for a Comiquette piece. They are usually in the scale of 1 to 5, I think. At least most of them are. Right guys, one piece is still left to be installed. I have it right here. Of course it's the right hand, which is again very fragile in terms of the fingers here, so you have to be careful. And it goes right in here, and it has a magnet as well, so it fits in perfectly. And that's basically it. Nothing much else to add. I think this is really simple to set up. You just have to be careful with this piece because it's fragile, or delicate is probably a better term. And as I said before, I have heard some horror stories, and this piece having the value that it has today, well, you're just even more concerned when it comes to these things. I'm gonna do a review of this piece maybe within this week. I hope I find the time for it at least. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now. If you have any comments or anything, go ahead and post them. And I think that's basically it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and do remember to subscribe and like and all that. You know what I usually say. Thanks, guys. Take care.